Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to do my April favorites, and I don't have a ton of stuff. I bought a lot of stuff in April with the VIB sale and the Ulta 20% off sale, but I don't feel like I've tried them long enough to be able to say whether they're a favorite or not. So, I mean, I want my favorites to be my actual favorite. So, I just have a handful of things, but I feel like the handful of things I have are die-hard favorites. Like, I've been using them all month long. So I'm going to start out. I only have one skincare thing. And I meant to look up before I started this video how much this was, because I got it in my BoxyCharm and I don't exactly know how much it was, so I will figure it out and annotate it somewhere here. I had no idea anything about this brand, and I didn't even know where they were sold until I was like searching on QVC last week actually, and I saw that they sold a lot of this brand at QVC, and it's not cheap. So I don't know how much this is, but it's the Clarks Botanicals Anti-Puff Eye Cream. And I think it came in the March BoxyCharm. So I've had it, and I've been using it all month, and it just comes in like a pump, which, you know what, if it's really as expensive as the other stuff on QVC, it's their packaging is kind of disappointing, because I'm talking like $100 expensive, and, you know, this is not $100 packaging. But I don't really care. All I care about is what's inside, and it's just a regular white cream, just like that. Very, very silky smooth when you rub it in your hand, or your eyes, where it's actually supposed to be rubbed into. But I like doing it because most of the time, especially during the school year, I'll get up and I'll do my skincare. I'll put my SPF on and stuff. And then I'll, you know, go to the bus stop. I'll take my youngest to school. Then I'll come home and get ready. So when I put this on with allergy season now, when I put this on early in the morning, by the time I come home and get ready, it has significantly depuffed my eyes. Like, significantly. So I really enjoy this. Again, I will annotate how much it is. But if you are subscribed to BoxyCharm and you have not pulled this out and tried it, definitely do that. Like, I really don't have a lot of things this month. Okay. The next thing is a combo of sorts. I did not haul this. Okay, I hauled it. I bought it, but I did not include it in a haul because the majority of the ones I bought were for my kit. But I got a sample card from Sephora, that had some Makeup Forever HD foundation colors and then some concealer colors. And I tried the concealer, and, you know, I had heard mixed reviews on it. I had heard some people say it's way too cakey and it gets wrinkly under the eyes, and then some people were like, this is it. This is the only concealer I will ever need. So I was just kind of back and forth on it, and that's why I was glad I got the sample. Yeah, this is it. This is the only concealer you need. And I think that the trick is that you need like a pin head for both eyes. That's it. If you put more than that, I can see where it would get cakey. But it's so full coverage and it's so creamy that you do not need more than the tiniest amount. So if you have this and don't like it, try using a smaller amount and see what you think, because I really think it's amazing. I'm actually in the color R30. It's a corrector shade, so they say. I mean, I would not use this as your corrector. It's just got a little more pink in it, and I personally like it for me better than the yellow shades. But I also did purchase 3 or 4 of the yellow shades in varying colors for my kit because I love it that much. So anyways, the combo that I love it the best with is to set it with this brush, which you've seen me set my under eyes with this brush. I've been doing it for a while. It's the Morphe M510, and it's just the very fluffy brush. I had mentioned in another video, I used to use the Wayne Goss brush, and I still use that, you know, for other things, but sometimes I feel like it's too big. Like, if I don't want a super bright under eye, but I'm using a brightening powder, and I go in with like a really large brush, or larger than this, sometimes I feel like it's too bright. So I really like the precision of this. And then I was like, I'm going to try something different powder-wise. I almost always use either my RCMA No Color Powder or my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. So I was looking through my powder drawer, and I came across this MAC Studio Fix powder that I had gotten in the wrong shade. And I'm going to talk about this later in the video too, because I have another MAC product. One of the very few things that bothers me about MAC, because I love MAC, is that their shades are not consistent throughout their products. So I can't go in and say, I'm an NC25 in your Studio Skin or Studio, whatever the liquid foundation is. I'm an NC25 in that foundation and then be an NC25 in every other foundation. It's not how it works, especially in this and another thing I'm going to mention. So I got the NC25 in this. This is a while ago. And I was like, no, that's not going to work on my face. Look, it's white. I mean, in the camera, it looks way lighter than it is. But it's so much lighter. So really, I use like NC30, NC35 in the powder. But this is perfect for setting my eyes. So I was like, I'm just going to try it. So I used that concealer. I used this brush, swirled it in there, and set it under my eyes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. It is amazing. It does not crease. It leaves this like flawless finish, which this powder really leaves a flawless finish no matter where you use it on your face. But especially under the eyes. Oh my goodness. So these three things, the Makeup Forever HD, concealer, MAC Studio Fix, and the M501, I have been using this almost every day this month. Another thing I've been absolutely loving, and I'm almost out of it, it's very sad, you will see it in my next empties, is my Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. I think I mentioned this in my haul, I'm not huge on like high-end mascaras. I did just get that Lancome one that I'm still forming an opinion on. But when this first came out, I bought it because I liked the idea of the size of the wand and the fact that it curled. So I know you've all seen this. It's not new. It's just a skinny curved wand. It has rubber bristles. I'm not a fan of rubber bristles, so I really don't even know why I bought this. Because it's not much of anything that I like. I'm not a fan of curved wands. I'm not a fan of rubber bristles. And this is a rubber bristled curved wand mascara. But it is the only mascara that I own that you can build and build and build and build and build, and it will not clump. It will still separate your lashes, and it gives them so much length. This, in my opinion, is not a volumizing mascara, but it gives so much length, and it's so nice to be able to just really get in there and separate with the brush and build if you want to get a little bit more. It's a really good mascara. If you have not tried it, definitely try it, or be on the lookout for 100 Point Perks, because they always have the small ones that last forever at Sephora at like 100 Point Perks. Okay, I've only got two more things. The next thing is also a MAC product, and it is the Prolongwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation. I've been getting, y'all know, so many new foundations lately that some of my older ones or ones that I got last year kind of just been pushed to the back, and I forgot about them. So I'm forcing myself to, dig through my foundations and actually pay attention to the ones that, I'm neglecting. And I was neglecting this. So I pulled it out because I remembered loving it. But it's one of those things where you don't use it for a while. You know you liked it. But until you use it again, you don't realize how much you liked it. This is, I don't know, I've got so many foundations I love, but this is my favorite MAC foundation, hands down. And it's up there. Like, once I've started using it again, I'm like, I really need to go get some more shades and use this in my kit, because it is so long lasting. It really is waterproof. I did cardio yesterday. I only did cardio. We have a treadmill in our garage, so I went outside in the garage, 85 degrees, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and did cardio on my treadmill. Sweating, like nasty sweating, okay? Came back in, and once I patted my face off, this had not moved. It had not moved. So I'm not saying, like, put this on to go do cardio, but it just shows how waterproof it actually is. It's got an amazing finish. It's not matte, and it's not dewy. For me, there's a very fine line between dewy and greasy. And so many of the, like, luminous foundations that are coming out lately, they look greasy to me. Like, I'm not comfortable wearing them because I don't want to look that shiny. This is perfect in between. It's not dewy. It's not matte. It's a satin, beautiful, natural finish, and it lasts all day long. This is another thing that it's deceptive. The shade ranges are deceptive. So don't go in there if you're an NC25 in all the other foundations, liquid foundations, and think you're an NC25 in this. I did get the NC25 like an idiot. You'd think I'd learned my lesson. And it's way too light, so I do have to use my liquid summer drops with it. but I am definitely going to be purchasing a darker color because I have remembered how much I absolutely adore this foundation. All right, one more thing. I am going to say there's a new powder that I've absolutely fallen in love with, and it's a drugstore powder, and I feel so strongly about it that I think I'm going to make a whole separate video of it, but know that that was a favorite this month. And my next favorite is my Anastasia shadows. I know I've talked about this ad nauseum, and I'm going to do a whole video on them. Somebody had asked for me to do a video on my collection, but I have a few more coming in, so I'm going to wait until I get that done. I love all the shadows, obviously, but the one that has been my absolute favorite this month, and I have not told you, I'm so upset because I'm so proud of myself. All of these things that I've talked about are on my face right now. The foundation is on my face, the concealer is on my face set with that powder, the eye cream is on my face, y'all can't tell. And then this is a color that I have been using almost every day on myself, on my clients, on anybody that will let me put makeup on them. I've been using it, and it's the color Fawn by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And this is a swatch of it right here. It's just a beautiful mid-tone brown color. I don't even know what the undertones are. I mean, kind of looks warm, but then it kind of looks cool. I want to say it's a neutral brown. Meaning I think it looks good with warm and cool colors, and I use it with both. I do have it in my crease today. It's one of those colors where, especially during the summer, you slap it in your crease, you put a lid color on, and then you are good to go. Or you just put it in your crease and you put some mascara on and you're good to go. That has been my favorite shadow. So if you have not delved into the Anastasia Beverly Hills shadows and you just want to try a couple, make sure that Fawn is one of those couple because it's a staple, and I think you can use it in so many ways. It would make a gorgeous, like, all over smoky eye. It's just, I think you really need it. So that's it. That's all my favorites this week. I'm really proud of myself for condensing it down and really quite surprised. Next month will probably be a lot more because I'll be including some stuff that I have bought this month, and I do have another haul coming up, so be sure and stay tuned. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments section, and as always, thank you for watching and have a very blessed day.